Hey everybody, it's me, Jason. It has been about a month since I did my last update video. Still not on a ship, so I'm making another update video. Today is July 11th. I talked with, I received a call from the rep, or the hiring agent from Grand River Navigation, and unfortunately they said that they had chosen someone else, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. As far as Interlake, I called the hiring agent back about 2 weeks ago, and I had another really great conversation with him. And the conversation started with me calling and just saying, hey, I am having other agents or other companies, and they've gotten back in touch with me. And the first question they asked me is if I am part of the Seafarers Union. And I told the hiring agent at Interlake that no, I haven't joined. I really don't want to because I want to be a part of the Interlake team, which of course is the Steelworkers Union. And I kind of need to know what's going to happen. Because if I'm not going to have a job at Interlake, then I would have to go and join the Seafarers. And we spoke for probably 20 minutes. That was a really great conversation. The one thing that he didn't mention or suggest was actually joining the Seafarers Union. I took that as a very good sign. The other two things that have happened, the first was at the end of our call, he clarified my email and he sent me a pre-employment questionnaire. I don't even know if you would call it a questionnaire, but basically it was a list of 50 descriptive terms: happy, friendly, sad, outgoing, aggressive, just things like that. And the object, I don't even know if you call it the object, but for the first test, I had to answer as if I was a coworker and what would I expect from me on that list. And the second list was the exact same words, but this time I had to answer how I felt about myself. So these were words to describe me, and sent that in. And then maybe 10 days ago, I received an email with a cognitive, what do they call it? Cognitive intelligence test, something like that. I don't like cognitive tests, but the test was 50 questions in 12 minutes. And so I did that. I sent it in. I didn't finish the test. And last Sunday, 8 days ago, I emailed it turns out that he's the president of the company. I didn't know this at the time, but I emailed the president of Interlake and I said, hey, I reread the instructions for the email for the cognitive test, and I wanted you to know that I didn't finish the test. Is that okay? I should explain that in the instructions it says you have to complete the test in one sitting. So you sit down, 12 minutes later you get up and you're done with the test. So I explained to him that I didn't complete the test, and I got an email back the next day saying that was okay. The test actually isn't designed to be completed in the allotted amount of time. He copied the hiring manager and someone else at the company who I still don't know who it is. So all three of them are on an email thread. Within an hour of that email going out, I received a message back from the second person stating that yes, the test was not meant to be done in the 12 minutes. In addition, he looked over the test, saw that I was ranked in the top 80th percentile, which in his words was very good. So keeping in mind that all three of them see the results of this test, that my results are very good, that looked pretty good. I didn't hear anything back this morning. I called and unfortunately had to leave a message, a voicemail, for the hiring agent. And I've not heard back from him today. So as of right now, I don't have a spot on a ship, but it looks like I could. I just need the official word of when. And that's where I'm sitting. I'm still very active on my Sailors Connect group. Still learning from them, still speaking to a lot of guys. I now consider them family. It's great. I've got my sea bag completely packed. I'm ready to go. So anytime I get a call, if they say, can you go in an hour? I can say, yes, I'm ready to go. I will keep you all posted. Hopefully it won't be another month. Hopefully it will be a week, maybe. And I'll get that call and say, let's go. And when I do, you'll know. Thanks.